I just learned something new about myself and my habits through Stephanie's training, her book, and the 3-step process that she has on how you can change any habit in any area of your life so you can achieve more, reach your goals, and live a more empowered life through self-mastery of your habits. Habits are our lives. And I'm so grateful and thankful to Stephanie for teaching me this, showing me the book in just 1 hour and 3 simple steps. I could actually change something that has been something I wanted to change for years, but I didn't know why I was doing it, and I wasn't aware of how easy I can actually change it through not major steps, but small steps. So thank you so much, Stephanie, for your great training. I highly recommend it to anybody who wants to change a habit.
So I really enjoy books that I can learn a lot of information from and not put a lot of time into. I know it's bad, but I read the Habit Master's formula on how to change a habit. And not only did it not take me very long to get through the whole book, but I've been able to apply what I've learned from the book step by step on how to change habits that I've gotten myself into and how to make those changes to not only benefit myself, but my family, which in the long run, it actually benefits me because it makes it easier for me.
Thanks for having me. Well, thank you for putting the book together. I guess I'm not sure how long ago it was that you put it together, but I love how easy it was to follow as a read. I love the fact that you had questions and things to do after each chapter. And the fact that you just give us the workbook as well allows us to kind of all put it all together, so it's a full system. It's not just a formula, but it's a full system that you can follow, that anybody can follow, and you can follow it over and over and over again.
I'm so excited about this book, and I know that you will be too once you read it. It has changed the way I do things in so many ways. I'm a person that is busy and have so much on my plate all the time, and I'm just kind of chaotic sometimes and all over the place. Even though I have all these great ideas and plans to make things different and easy for myself, well, this book, The Habit Formula, does just that. It takes you step by step to these various tools and things that you can do to make your life, your business, just everyday living so much easier. I'm so excited, and I love the changes that I see in my own life and just my own way of doing things.
My beautiful Stephanie, I want to say thank you so much. Your course on changing habits is truly amazing, and I can bring in any aspect of my life. Thank you. Mwah.
Hi, Stephanie. I like you very much. You are very thorough and you already think through the whole things. What I like the best about is that the 9 question you ask in the audience, let them write it down, and basically they write their own plan. Maybe it's a very draft of the plan, and I think that is very effective. You already know what kind of audience you want to attract. The type of person who will come to you, they already have an idea of they're going to change in some habit. They know that this is the focus. So they come here for that. So I think that is very effective. I like it a lot. Thank you for preparing so well for our group, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah, so that's my, and the professional habit is getting my notes in order from all the courses and everything I'm attending. And that's going to take a long time, but it's going to be, I'm going to do it a little bit every day, and that makes it, when you ask the question, it doesn't make it so overwhelming because I have stacks.
It's like, like you said, tiny habits, giant results.
Yeah, love that.
Just baby steps have been huge for me, and I found that just changing those things, small things, taking those baby steps, proved to be such a tremendous change in our lives. So get the book, The Habit Formula by Dr. Stephanie Aldrich. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. It is a game changer. Get the book.
Small steps can certainly lead to giant results. The book that they were describing in that video, which unfortunately you couldn't hear, was my third book, and that's called The Habit Formula, Life Success Formula, which is right here. It jumps into how to change any habit through small baby steps. Now, today I'm going to introduce you to my 10th book, which is called Powerful Money Habits. And what it does is it follows the same principles, but with a financial focus. The way you begin changing any bad habit, especially a financial one, or you're trying to hit a goal, is the same way that you end. You need a clear vision of what it is that you want to change and where it is that you want to go. So what if I told you there were only 3 steps that you could take in order to change anything in your life, create unforgettable results, and have changes that last even in your finances? And that's what I want you to learn today. That's what I want you to accept and internalize today. And I want you to take some notes today. So grab a piece of paper or click on your phone and write this down right now. In order to change, I've got to change. That's a famous quote from Dr. Wayne Dyer. He used to use that all the time. It's not me that has to change. It's you that must change. And I want you to embrace this quote and embrace it and internalize it today. I want you to feel it. I want you to own it. Because in reality, no one's going to save you. The government's not going to change the world for you, despite what the rhetoric out there spews out. Your spouse won't save you, your parents, your friends or boss, or even your coworkers. No one can change things for you but you, especially in the money aspect. Everyone is really in it for themselves, right? What's that phrase? What's in it for me? And I think this is very empowering. So you mean, Steph, that I can control what happens with my money? And the answer to that is, yep, you can. You mean I can have as much money as I want? Yep, that's what I mean. You mean that I can finally get out of debt and start saving for my future? Yep, that's what we're going to be talking about today. You mean I can invest and become wealthy? Yep. You can have, be, or do anything you want, but you must do it and make the changes needed to do it. And it doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to take years, and you can start changing your finances right now, today. Right this minute, and create the results that you want to see in your financial life. And during this transformative workshop, I'm going to help you get started. So does that sound good to you? Raise your hand if that sounds good to you. Yes. All right, let's get started. So I'm proud to introduce you to the new book, which is Powerful Money Habits, and that's Unleash Financial Freedom. As I'm getting older, I'm finally realizing how precious time is. I'm getting tired of spending my time at the office. How many people are getting tired of working 9 to 5 every day? Spending tons of time, right? How many people are starting to realize that they're spending the one resource that they can't get back? Anybody? Yeah, I definitely am raising my hand on that one. This book, which you can actually get a free copy of if you go to powerfulmoneyhabits.com. If you look on the screen, the website's right there. You can actually have a free electronic copy. And this masterclass will be recorded and uploaded for you to review or, share it with a friend or whatever after we get done today. So I will record, we're recording it right now, and I will upload that to the website, powerfulmoneyhabits.com. What it does is it shows you how to earn more money, how to spend your money, and how to grow wealth that can help you reach financial freedom, and allow your money to work for you instead of you working for your money. So the question is, who will this benefit today? Maybe you're going through a transition or a crossroad. Maybe you're graduating or getting divorced or having your first baby, or maybe you even want to buy a house. Maybe you're stuck in a financial rut and don't know how to get out of it. Maybe you're living paycheck to paycheck and you're like 78% of other Americans and you want to make a change. So whether you're in your 20s and you're just starting out, or you're in the messy middle and starting to have a family and getting your career together, or you're in your middle age like me and close to retirement, this training is for you. If you want more money, you want to learn how to invest, or you just want financial freedom, you're in the right place today. So what are you going to learn today? You are going to not only focus on your goal, but we're going to dive into the logic and emotions. How to shift your self-limitations and sabotaging beliefs. We're going to not only do that, but we're going to learn how to set a money goal. What's the proper way to do that? How to create a goal that's easy, achievable, and fulfilling. And finally, you'll learn what steps you must take in order to achieve that goal that you just set. We're going to set the plan in motion for you today, right? Does that sound good to everybody? Raise your hand if, putting a goal together and actually setting it and getting a plan together. That's what we're going to do. So Sanit took my habit formula course and realized that my habit formula can work in any area of her life, even her money. It's all the same thing. Human psychology and how we live our daily lives is the essential key to changing our habitual behaviors and creating lasting results that help us build wealth. So let's get started. All right, on the screen, you've got Oprah, you've got Grant Cardone, Kim Kardashian, and of course, Jeff Bezos. These people, they didn't come from money. They're not even in the same fields, right? But they're not any different from you and I. They just know something that you and I don't know. They have different habits, especially with their businesses and their money, and they get different results because of them. And what's cool about this is that you and I can follow the same strategies as they do to improve our financial results and the quality of our lives. Isn't that cool? Who here would love to learn their money strategies? Anybody? Yeah, and today I'm going to show you how to get started right now, and it won't cost you anything. That's what this masterclass is about. When I first got started, I pretty much owed everybody money. I had student loans, I had a car loan, I had a mortgage, and then I decided to have a brilliant idea and buy a couple of dental practices and dental equipment. And at one point, I was making a $7,600 a month payment to the bank because I owed them that much. I don't know about you, but I think that's a lot of money, especially for a young person to be responsible for. And I was miserable, and it didn't show, right? It did. I was stressed out and couldn't sleep at night, wondering if I could actually make that payment. You can watch my entire financial journey on my YouTube channel if you're ever wondering what not to do with your finances, because I pretty much made every result possible. You can go to my YouTube channel at Powerful Money Habits on YouTube, so you can compare your own financial mistakes to the ones that I've made and not feel so bad about yourself with anything that you've made a mistake on. Trust me, I've done it and am still a multimillionaire today. So if I can get out of financial stress and a mess, so can you. And I'm going to show you how to do it today. So here's me today. So you had the before and then the after. And I've paid off all my loans, including my house. And I'm a few years away from my own financial freedom where I won't have to work anymore. I'm currently saving and investing 67% of my income. And I can only do that by cutting my expenses and managing my money correctly. What we're going to be able to do today is start to create the vision of what you want your life to look like. And money holds a crucial role in all of it. You need to start thinking about what aspects of your life you want to change, and then focus your attention on creating the map you'll need to get there. And how are you going to buy back your time? So this is my new book, Powerful Money Habits. Unleash Financial Freedom. It contains hundreds of tips, tricks, and strategies to build wealth. You'll learn some of the most powerful money habits that will help you live the life that you just envisioned. Today, we're going to focus on the 3 moves that are necessary to create financial wealth. We're going to make sure that your money mindset is right. We're going to make sure that you have an end goal in mind, and we're going to create a plan in order to reach that goal. Does that sound like a plan? Raise your hand if you're ready to start the wheels motion, right? Okay. So in order to change the results you're getting, especially with money and personal finances, you've got to start with these 3 steps to create lasting change that not only can you see and feel, but everyone around you can too. But before we get started, you may want to grab your phone or, take some notes, grab some paper and a pen to start creating your first money goal. When you write it down, you manifest it from a thought form that's in your head. Yeah, I'm going to go off, pay off this stupid credit card because I know that's what I want to do, to actually writing down that goal on a piece of paper and making it a real thing where you can strategize and make it a reality. That's what's so cool about this process and all of my processes around habits. It's so easy when you follow the steps involved, but it gets the job done. All right, let's start with the first step. The first step is mindset. I need you to become aware of what you think and feel about money. If I'm ever going to change your actions around it, the hardest step of all 3 is changing that mindset. Most of us don't grow up around money. We see how our parents fight over it, some of which end in divorce. We see how we compare ourselves with other people, and we might feel bad about ourselves because we don't have what we want. What I want you to know about money today, right now, is that money is a pretty simple concept. You give value to somebody and they reward you with pieces of paper. It's the meaning behind the paper that creates our mindset and perspective on wealth. And most of the time, it's our parents and community that mold our perspectives on our money mindset. And most of all, it's not usually well received. What you're going to learn today is to think differently about money and to be able to think even the possibility of building financial freedom. And I know it could be a tall order, but I know we can deliver on this. So look at the picture here of this nice house. So what goes through your mind when you see this photo? Oh, they're probably in debt up to their eyeballs. What goes through your mind when you see this? Is it negative? Are you jealous? Do you want it too? Well, this is my house, and if any of you are wondering, it's bought and paid for. I'm very proud of it and plan to live in it until I can't walk up and down the steps anymore. What about this photo? Wow, they look so happy. I wish my spouse looked at me that way. Or wow, I bet that beach wedding cost them a fortune and they're probably still paying for it. Or daddy probably paid for it. Those rich little bratty snobs. Well, none of that's true. That's my hubby and I on our wedding day in Mexico. We didn't have daddy's money. And in fact, we paid for it a year of saving, and we paid for it in cash. We even helped our family with their costs so they could come join us in Mexico. And yep, we paid for it in cash, all in cash. What about the topic of building wealth? So do you think it's unreachable for you overall? Is $300 a lot, or is it a little for you? What about this? This is 25 grand right here. Real money. Oops, real money. Is that a lot of money to you? You know, when you hold this amount of cash, the pile looks kind of small, doesn't it? But maybe in your head you think this amount is too big for you to have. Do you think it's too hard because of the economic environment and inflation? Do you think that financial freedom is possible for you? Are you comfortable with your money management skills? Are you in debt? Are you saving money? Are you investing in the future? It's our attitudes and our beliefs about what's possible for us that can either stop us in our tracks from making the progress towards our money goals, or better yet, make us unstoppable. We've got to give ourselves a break. It's okay if you don't have all of these things in your life figured out, or if you do, maybe you're just not where you want to be, and that's where you need to work on your financial situation. Working first on your thinking is the most important step in building wealth, because it's the quality of your thoughts that will drive the quality of your life. So let's go over some common beliefs from the rich mindset versus the poor mindset and see which ones resonate with you. I'm responsible for my outcomes. I can improve my skills. I need others to solve their problems. There's enough for everyone. What about the poor mindset? I'm a victim to my surroundings. I can't do any better. I need to solve my own problems. There's not enough for me. See if any of these relate to you. Take a minute, maybe write down one or two beliefs that resonate with you, and maybe they're not even on the list. Are you more on the rich mindset or the poor mindset? Are you realizing now that our mindset starts the way we take action and ultimately the results we get? If we don't take responsibility for our personal finances, for example, we don't set a budget, we won't have enough money to save and invest, and we won't be able to achieve financial freedom and retirement. It all starts with one belief, and that branches out in the rest of our life. I'm going to tell you flat out, whatever your thoughts or limitations about money are, they are all lies. No, you may not be able to build the amount of wealth that Oprah or Jeff Bezos did, but we're not comparing ourselves to those people. We're comparing ourselves in general with successful people who have unleashed their financial freedom. And that's all we want. Financial freedom, so our money allows us to buy back our time, so we can retire and spend our time having fun with our family and our friends. And every single one of us can achieve that. Just follow the steps. So follow along and answer these questions for yourself. What don't I like about my finances? What do I want to focus on changing? Do I believe that it's possible? Will this make me happy? Go ahead and jot down some answers to these questions, and I'll give you a minute. All right, let's bring one of you in to discuss this. How about Steven? Let's see here. Let's do ask to unmute and spotlight.
Can you hear me?
I can. So, what resonated with you? Did any of these things spark anything in you?
The mindset mostly. Not doing the things on the poor side mindset and trying to set my goals and everything to be aligned on the money making side and the profitable mindset.
What don't you like about your finances?
Credit card debt and the amount of the fees and stuff that they just keep piling on year after year. It's like some credit cards I've had for a few years, and I've dragged them along for 6 or 7 years, and it's like I never want to put that large a chunk out there to pay it off. It just feels like nothingness, but I want to get it down more, which just means I got to buckle down more on the things I spend money on.
Do you think you can change that and pay it off?
Yeah, it's just a matter of adjusting my habits, and you have to change me. I have to change my habits. Nobody else is going to change it for me, and the world's not going to get any cheaper. So I just have to buckle down and try to do the right things to save enough money to make a big difference to get that off there, so I stop paying somebody else fees, and so I can achieve my financial goals instead of somebody else's.
Yeah, sounds good. Well, what we're going to do today is work on that, okay? We're going to get you a plan that then you can start implementing starting today, okay? Thank you for sharing, and let's move on. Let's unpin you. All right. All right, now's the fun part. Move number 2 is our mission. So it's time to plan what we want to change. This step is the what. Stephen, if you can unmute or mute yourself, please. Thank you. This step is the what. What goal are we going to choose? I would suggest starting out with something small. Financial freedom is not your goal right now, okay? Not today. There's a whole lot of other things that you must do before that happens. So let's start out with a little baby goal. that you're confident you can achieve. Small steps can build confidence as well as momentum, and that's what we want. We want momentum and we want confidence. So what is the plan? Okay, think about one money goal that you have. Make it a small one that you want to accomplish in the next 30 days. Okay, we're just talking in the next month. Of course, it might be something that you could achieve today. But if not, something that you can achieve in the next 30 days. And this means it must be small. Maybe it is a small credit card that you can pay off. Maybe it's to save $100. Maybe it's canceling a streaming subscription. Maybe it's setting up automatic payment on your utility bill. Maybe it's calling HR and automating your 401k contribution so you know you're building wealth in the background. Maybe it's going through your closet and selling some old electronics that you're not using. I want you to think of something small, a small money goal that you want to achieve, and go ahead and write it down. I'll go ahead and give you a minute. So there's a gap here, and you need to go from where you are now to where you want to go in the future, right? But we also have to get a plan together, and that's what we're going to do right now. That's our mission. That's what today's workshop is all about. Where we are now to where we want to go. And that is the gap. And I know you can't hear that. Let's take a few minutes and start writing out some answers to this. What is my money goal? Where am I starting from? What does the gap look like between the starting point and the end goal? And how can what can I do to close that gap? All right, who wants to share? How about Gonzalo? Would you like to share your money goal?
Sure. For my short-term goal is really to save at least 50% of my check versus just spending it on things that I really don't need.
That's nice. So where are you starting from now? How much are you saving now?
Right now, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not, that's probably a problem. I need to start tracking, like, what's my average spending habits? Where is the money, where am I spending on? And what I can save on.
So what percentage do you think you're saving any?
I think I'm saving, saving for my kids' college accounts and things of that nature, but I think I'm saving close to, I would say about 30%.
Okay, so you're saving 30, you want 50, so you have a 20% gap. So, that's still a huge goal for the next 30 days. However, what about saving 1% more in the next 30 days?
Yeah, I think it's easy because I think I know where I'm spending money on that I really don't need it. I might want it, but I don't need it.
Would that equal 1%?
I think it would equal more than 1%.
Okay, well maybe, to have something stick, sometimes you got to do baby steps, right? Instead of saying, I'm just going to, cut out all carbs and I'm going to go to the gym 7 days a week. Well, after the first day, you're probably going to push it and you're going to be sore, right? And you're not going to be able to move for 3 days. So right away, it's done, right? So why don't we start with 1% or even 0.5% in the next 30 days? So go through your budget, calculate the amount that half or 1% will be, and that's your goal for September. What do you think?
I think it's doable.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. All right. So all three moves lead from one into the other. Okay? If you start with an open mind and choose a goal that you want to hit, then all you have to do is work the plan. This isn't rocket science. It's so simple, yet most of us go about our personal finance blindly and never really accomplish anything with our money. These three moves will help you achieve any result that you want to achieve because it's a roadmap towards your goal. Okay, the last step is the actual moves. What actions are you going to take to accomplish this money goal? Now, it might be one action or it might be several actions spanning out over the course of the next 30 days. You know, I don't know, but now's the time to think about it and write down what action steps you need to take to hit that goal. So, for example, let's say that I want to pay off my credit card. I owe $400 on the credit card. So how can I close the gap? I can work an extra 10 hours and that would equal $200. I could sell an electronic guitar that's been in my closet for about $100. I can also cancel 3 subscriptions, which equals $60. And maybe next month I won't eat out, and that would put another $40 towards my debt. So let's actually write down the plan. Go ahead and write down the steps that you must take to hit this goal, and I'll give you a couple of minutes to write it down. Okay, what about you, Gino? I'm gonna highlight you.
Okay.
You can start your video too if you're able to. Let me spotlight you. Hold on one second. Hello.
Hi.
So, what kind of money goal that are you going to try to work on in the next month?
Well, my issue is I'm okay, you know, all my bills are covered on a monthly basis, but it's just never enough, you know. So I think that I need to take advantage of the opportunities in front of me and make more money. Ultimately, my goal is to eventually retire. I don't know at what point, but that's definitely a goal, and be financially independent in terms of not having to rely on a job. I have some excellent part-time opportunities that can ultimately turn into full-time opportunities. So, you know, we're in a content creation culture nowadays, and I guess making content and just getting out of our heads, or getting out of my head specifically, is something that I need to work on to potentially attract more clientele or establish a clientele.
So there's 2 ways to have more money. One is to save it, right? You're not spending it. And the second is to earn more, right?
Yes.
And sometimes the combination of the 2 is the best way to start, that cascade of wealth that's coming, into your bank account, so that you have margin. We have to create margin so that what you're spending is less than what you're making, right? And then you can put that into investments to start, increasing the dividends and, the growth of those investments that will help you support your financial freedom whenever you want, right?
Yes.
So what could you do one thing in the next 30 days to stop spending on something? Is there a small debt you could pay off that would create a little bit of margin? Or a subscription that you could pay off, or not do anymore, or maybe you cut down on the amount that you're going out every month. What's one small thing you could do in the next month?
I would say cut down on going out in terms of eating out.
Okay. How much do you spend a month, if I may ask?
Well, I have a wife and kids, and kids are expensive, so I don't know. It's a high amount.
Could you go out one less meal a month?
Definitely.
Could you go one less meal a week?
Yes.
Could you substitute where you're going for something cheaper or different?
Yes.
So those are 3 things you could do. How much, if you did all 3 of those things, how much money could you save at the end of 1 month?
A lot.
$100?
I would say $100 to $500, sure.
Okay, let's say $250.
Okay.
So for this month, your job is to cut $250 from your budget or your spending plan and put that into your retirement plan.
Okay.
Or if you don't have a savings plan, like an emergency savings fund, that goes directly into your savings fund. What do you think?
I like it. Good idea.
Okay.
Good strategy.
Once you hit that, then I would say, okay, I don't want to cut anymore. My family's, on me about it, and we have to live a little bit. Next month, I want you to increase your money supply by, let's say, at least $100. So that could be actually launching your content, your website, your business. Try to get 1 client. That's all you need.
Okay.
Okay?
Good stuff. Thank you.
All right. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. So you guys just created a roadmap to accomplish your money goal. So how easy was that? It wasn't really brain science, right? Rocket brain surgery. Hold on here. I gotta go over here. So even if you have a bad money mindset, you just proved yourself wrong. You can build wealth. You can hit your money goals. Anyone can be good at personal finance. It really is easy. It's just simple math, a good attitude, and a simple plan that you must follow. And that's the hard part, is following and getting your family on board to help make the vision come true. So how many people think that they can accomplish the money goal that they just wrote down? You think you guys can in the next 30 days? Yeah, me too. So this is the exact formula that took me from $750,000 in debt. Yeah, I was that much in debt, to now a multimillionaire. And it's the same formula that you can use to reach any financial goal that you want to hit. Now I'd like to talk to you more about my system and how it has put my family in a position where money and personal freedom is no longer a concern. Do I have your permission to share with you guys? All right. So the system that I'm going to show you today, it won't cost you $750,000, that's for sure. It took me basically 20 years to figure it out. But it's not going to cost you $100,000 or 50 or 25 or even 5. Okay? I really don't need your money at this point, but what I want you to do is have some money or some skin in the game so that you pay attention and you actually follow what I'm going to tell you to do so that you can reach any money goal that you have. So you've got my 1-year money back guarantee. I will pay you $1,000 if you don't change at least one money habit by making all the moves in this program. With my proven process, I've never had any failures because you either make all the moves and succeed or you don't and stay in the same place as you were before. So this system will help you debunk false money beliefs. We know through this masterclass that our attitude, our thoughts, and our beliefs around money are the stepping stone to our wealth creation, and my money program helps you work through all the negativity that's swirling around your head. It's like money therapy for your wallet. Number 2, create a vision for wealth. I help you narrow down your focus so you eliminate the get rich quick mentality or the lottery winner mentality and create a vision for your life that you feel confident that you can achieve. Remember, it's about confidence and momentum. The next one is how to bridge the money gap. It's one thing to hit a small money goal. It's a whole other thing to reach financial freedom. This program can help you fill in all the money gaps that you may have in various parts of your life. Eliminate money obstacles. These may be beliefs, myths, or made up nonsense. Or these things could be real tangible obstacles like student loans, car debt, or even unemployment. This program helps you eliminate all of it. How to create money discipline. Most people don't have discipline in their life, and especially with their money. I go over all the strategies needed to create discipline so you can accomplish the financial goals that you want to hit. Prioritization of proper action. It's crucial to know what action to take and in what order. Do you pay off debt first? Do you save first? Do you invest first? We go over all the steps and lay out what order you need to take during the course. Accountability with your money. Our community will hold you accountable. It's a known fact that if you have an accountability partner, you're 95% more likely to accomplish that goal, and we will help you set that up. Ultimately, I will hold you accountable and make sure you're doing the work so you can get the results that you're after. And then, of course, rinse and repeat. You'll realize after being a member for a while that you can accomplish any change in your life. Your finances, your health, your relationships. It doesn't matter. By using the same system and targeting different areas of your life, it's all the same process. And I really think that's cool. So what outcomes can you expect from joining today? Well, first, you become a new person. Your attitude will change. You'll be more apt to different ideas and strategies at work. You'll become a manifesting machine. I know some people throw that word around, manifesting, but it basically means that you'll get whatever result you want because you know exactly what you have to do to go get it. You'll be able to change anything in life. That may mean learning something new. That may mean that you must give up a bad habit. That may mean you have to be more productive with your time. Whatever area you want to change, you'll know exactly how to do it. But first, we will focus on your money, because money will help you in so many other areas of your life. You'll be able to earn more money. You'll know what to look for at your job, how to change direction, and what you must do in order to make more money. You'll increase your self-esteem and independence. Remember, confidence and momentum. We start small, and then we build that muscle over time. Remember, rinse and repeat. That's what builds our self-esteem and helps us eliminate all the bad habits and thoughts that have kept us locked in our cages for so long. Your health will improve. More money equals less stress, less cortisol, less worries. You'll have more money to have more fun, experience travel, and eat better. More money can free your time so you can work on your body and have more time to do your hobbies. And last, you'll be unstoppable. Remember Newton's first law. An object at rest remains at rest. An object that's in motion will remain in motion unless acted upon by a stronger force. If you know the system and put it in motion, you'll realize that you can get results in any area of your life. And that, my friends, will make you unstoppable. It's all there. It's simple to use. It's simple to follow. I will help you through the mystery of habitual change and how to build wealth step by step. It's a complete system. We're going to introduce you to the Habit Master Monthly Membership. So the Powerful Money Habits is my 10th book, right? I have numerous books, audiobooks, video trainings, YouTube videos, and workbooks prior to the Powerful Money Habits. I don't really want to sell them individually, although I do have a website, stephaniealdrich.com, if you want to check them out. I'll gladly take your money from those products. But they all work together, because they're all about one of the 3 steps that we talked about throughout the Masterclass training: mindset, mission, and moves. I want to interact with my students and continually help them overcome their obstacles so they too can find the financial freedom that they desire that will inevitably branch out into other areas of their lives. So here's a small snippet of what you'll get as a member of the Habit Master School community. So you'll get all of my previous video trainings. You'll get the ebooks, the audiobooks, the workbooks, which we will, as we're doing the trainings, we will release those when appropriate. You will get weekly live Q&A calls where you can ask me any questions on your way to changing your money habits. Once a month, we're going to do a deep dive 2-hour training session, all geared towards helping you reach financial freedom and beyond. Of course, you'll also be able to interact with fellow community members where you can reach out and help each other, be accountability members and partners to each other, and definitely you'll want to celebrate all the financial milestones with everyone as they come. So together, we can make a difference in each other's community members' lives. And of course, you get my 1-year money-back guarantee. The money course is worth 1 year's membership alone, but you're getting access to all of my past courses and trainings. Since I love to write, and do my own personal development. You'll have access to continued training and workshops as I learn, write, and record them from my own perspective. You can also enjoy my free YouTube channel at Powerful Money Habits, where I help you with 2 videos a week on wealth creation strategies, tips, and tricks. So basically, you get all of it for just $37 a month. There's no contracts. You can cancel at any time. I only want people that are serious about getting their money right. And if that's not you, then guess what? This group isn't for you, and that's okay. But $37 a month is affordable to anyone. It's less than a couple of pizzas and a lot less than a tank of gas. $37 is enough to cover my costs to the group, my website, my school community, and not much else. But the value that you're getting just from all the trainings that I will give you on a continuous basis is worth tens of thousands of dollars. If you're not interested, no worries. Like I said before, I'm only interested in people that want accountability and a community where they can share the financial journey milestones together and continue to learn and improve their finances, which also holds me to accountability to make sure I know what I'm talking about and helping you guys with what you need to. I hope that you got something out of this training today. Thank you for showing up. It was my pleasure to give you a golden nugget that could help you change any habit, including money habits. But implementing the 3 steps shared with you in the Masterclass training today. And if you're not sure or just want a free gift besides this training, which you can go over and over again at powerfulmoneyhabits.com. You can watch it whenever you want, but you can also download a free copy of the Powerful Money Habits book. There's also trainings in there. There's QR codes that give you a little bit more training. So, I really loaded you up there. But that's how I am. I want to give until it hurts. It's so awesome. And if you're ready to join our Habit Master community, go to powerfulmoneyhabits.com, click on the Habit Master membership button, and it will take you to our school community where we'll begin our live Q&A sessions and monthly trainings here soon. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste. One second. So I just copied and pasted. You can go to www.school.the-habit-masters /about, or just go to powerfulmoneyhabits.com and it's right there. So I want to thank everybody for attending today. Thanks for coming and answering questions and participating. That means a lot to me. I hope that you did get something out of it and that you can use what we learned today, the 3 moves, to reach at least one money goal this year. Now, the question you must ask yourself is, when do you want to start living the life you want and deserve? And if you answer right now today, head over to the powerfulmoneyhabits.com and sign up for my school community. There's going to be a gift there. After I get done with this, I'm going to upload the habit formula masterclass that I held, which unfortunately you didn't get to hear the videos from during this presentation. I had an audio problem with that, but the entire masterclass, I think it was 60 minutes, could have been a little bit more than that, but it goes over all the principles of the habit formula. There's exercises, we do it all together. So that masterclass I recorded, and it will be uploaded later today to the school community. So you'll get that for free, and that'll be the first thing you can do to start setting your financial goals, get them set up, and start working on them. So that's it, and thanks for participating, and I wish you all the luck on your journey to financial freedom.